5 must-have ball screen passes. If you're a player, you use a lot of ball screens within your offense, got to work on these passes. Our first one is a simple pocket pass. So if I'm getting a ball screen right here, right, I want to set my defender up. I like to come off this screen. My bottom foot is slightly below my teammate's high foot. Boom, and now I'm coming around. Now if I have my defender here, they're in drop coverage here. There's this gap in between, and that's where we're working on this pocket pass coming through. So as I set my defensive player up, so I'm here, right? I'm bumping, I'm coming off, boom. Being able to make that pass off the dribble is huge without being able to pick it up, stop, freeze, and slow down. So we always want to work on that pocket pass. Let's go on off the dribble, right? I might bring my defender in, boom, and being able to throw that pass right off the bounce across our body without really telegraphing and being able to read this drop help is huge. One thing was I come off this ball screen, Nevin sets that screen, right? So I'm here, I want to look at the big. I want to occupy the big. So if I'm looking at the big and I'm looking at the hoop, I'm selling here, right, to hold him, and that's going to give my teammate a little more time and space so I can throw it through the pocket and then they can get the shot. Our next pass off the ball screen is throwing a hook pass. There's a lot of times when I come off of a screen, and if I'm a shooter and I can score off this ball screen, I got a defender who's hugging tight, and they're trying to blow up this ball screen. If I got drop help, or maybe it's somewhat of a show or a hedge here, right, that's giving my screener a chance to pop out and knock down that shot. Now again, if I want to pass it quickly off of the bounce, and I got a defender low, I need to be able to throw this pass right over the top and then get right into his pocket so he can light up and take that shot. And again, that means as a ball handler, I got to be able to pass with my left and right hand. All right, ready? Here we go. Bringing them down. Here, yep. Here we go. Next one. Yep. So as we look at throwing that hook pass off the pop, again, it's right off the dribble. I still want to make sure I'm balanced. And if you're a player who's a smaller guard, right, this is going to be a little bit harder. You may have to, we say don't jump and then pass, but if I know what my pass is, I might have to jump a little bit into my pass and throw that pass. So I'm not jumping and then making a decision. I've already made it, but I'm just trying to get that height over the top of my defender and then make that pass. Work on your hook pass. Pass number 3 is our wraparound pass, all right? So when I wraparound pass, this is more of a paint pass where I'm driving, right? I'm getting in here. I'm getting downhill. I think I can score. Defense walls up. They do a nice job coming to me at the last moment. Defender's tight. And I want to be able to wrap around underneath the defense and throw it to my roll. This could be a cutter from the corner diving into the basket. So I want to be able to use that wrap. A lot of times on the wrap, I'm really stretching around. You're going to try to imagine you got a big who's helping, right? And we're throwing that wrap around underneath. All right, here we go. All right, cut it. All right, wraparound pass. I'm trying to imagine drawing the big help. They're tight to my body. I'm wrapping underneath and throwing that pass. Yep. Here. Lift up. Sometimes you're going to throw this pass staying low and getting quick like that last one where I'm driving with speed. He's here. I see my big helping, and I'm going with speed to wrap underneath. There's going to be times where I think I got to finish, so maybe I'm going up for my finish, right? And then I'm wrapping it underneath. We want to work on getting underneath the defense, throwing that wraparound pass off the ball screen. Our next pass is being able to use a ball screen, drive a gap. Let's say we get in trouble. We don't have anything off the initial action. It's been good defense. We don't panic. We pivot. We keep that wide base. Evan's going to run through a couple options. First one is going to be what we call a kickback pass. And a kickback pass is anytime I'm driving downhill and essentially I have somebody filling the spot that I just came from. I use my pivot, I kick back, and then they can take that shot, bucket, okay? Yep. Bucket. Now we can also use that as a ball fake, right? So I can set that ball screen. We can set that ball screen. I can come down, I get stuck. I can ball fake, boom, that could be a great option to get a backdoor cut in, right? Looking at that, but again, the main point of emphasis is using our pivot foot. When we get in trouble, don't panic, pivot, keep a wide base, and then kick it out. Kickback pass is gonna be open a lot. Next pass, number 5, is a lob pass, all right? There's a lot of times where we come and set a ball screen, right? We're here, and if we draw this defender up, right, and I'm here and I see my teammate is behind the last line of defense, one of my best options, especially if they're a taller player, is to simply throw it to a spot where only they can catch the basketball. And a lot of people, they don't throw the lob because the person can't dunk it, and I think that's a big mistake. If you can catch the ball and lay it up, that's a good possession. If you can catch it, land, and then power up, that's a good possession. Just put it somewhere where the defense can't get it, right? And think about the situation. This pass will happen a lot when the bottom level of defense steps up and you got a teammate who's behind that last line. Here we go, Evan. Beautiful, beautiful execution right there on the lob pass. Bonus pass right here. These 5 have all been getting a shot for our screener, but our bonus pass is if I have a ball screen here, we're coming off and I got a strong side corner and we got somebody tagging the roller. If he lifts out of the corner, throwing our hook pass to the wing is a great option for us to have. Got it. So 5 ball screen passes, bonus hook pass, hitting a lift out of the corner, must-have passes. If you're a perimeter player, you use a lot of ball screens. We want to have these must-have actions and reads. You can go 2-on-0, 2-on-1 decision-making, 2-on-2 gameplay, and really improve how you execute and work on some of these passes. Notice none of them were a basic bounce pass or chest pass out to somebody, right? They're all angled passes, right? There's extension passes, right? There's being able to get a pivot and then make the pass. Those are much more realistic for us to practice. Work on your game, keep getting after it.